back to Studioloo. So did the title of this video horrify you? Don't let it. So the reason that I'm calling this Maggots and Mould Made Beautiful is because the book that I'm using for this journal is John Fowle's A Maggot. And you're not going to see any of that when I get into this project. But a lot of the imagery and ephemera that I'm making is from this story, The Mouldy, Nicola Bailey and William Main. So what I can say about this book is that the illustrations are awesome, but the story itself I did not enjoy. So I know everybody's a critic, but yeah, so that's why it has become part of this journal. So I've actually already finished making a lot of the aspects of this book. So what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to actually rib the spine, and I'm curving the inside spine, and I'm going to use these as the end papers. And these are from one of those old file folders that would hang in, you know, those file folder cabinets. So I took out the metal, and I really love these little like keyhole like kind of you know, pieces that come down these holes like this. They're really cool. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these. I've got the signatures good to go here. This is going to be a 6 signature book. So I prepared those yesterday. I've used some of the pages from the Mouldy, the book. I've used some marbled avocado dyed paper, collaged here and there. I've got like some cool graph paper, some interesting like nature book pages, some really cool leaf paper, nice digitals, eco-printed paper, coffee paper, random papers, ledger, you know, all sorts of cool stuff. So it will have an underlying nature theme. I've done some fun sewing of some raggedy yarn down the side of this one, and yeah, there's mushrooms, there's bugs, there's cabbage dyed lace paper, there's fun coloring book pages that are nature themed. Nice, really amazing lace. This lace I got like a few years ago. I got a couple of bulk rolls of it, and I got it in purple and green, and it's just really pretty. And I think it goes with this scrapbook paper really nicely. Coffee dyed paper, amazing book pages. And I'm getting to use my favorite picture of snakes in this book. So look at this picture of snakes. Look how they're all standing together in this, like, you know, long boy, who's the tallest kind of little pose. It's so cute. So yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. Making use of some of my indigo dyed paper and some of my coffee dyed lace papers too. And then I just did some really fun kind of raggedy silk down the side here. So this book's going to be kind of like a rustic, like, themes of, like, you know, nature and like plants, and yeah, and the images from this book are amazing, seriously amazing. This is a gravestone rubbing that I did with my daughter. Then there's some fun like buggy kind of kids from another book. Marbled construction and eco dye paper, some of that leaf paper that I just got. Fun digitals. Yeah, so it's going to be a really fun book. And this is like an instruction sheet, actually from a Martha Stewart magazine, on how to make a dogwood nest for your flowers from dogwood branches. So the whole page is in there, so you can, you know, use it. And then a nice envelope that I split so you can use both sides. So yeah, we've just got to get these bound. I've got the signature curving overnight, or the spine curving overnight. So I will be doing that. But yeah, these are going to go in here. I'll just show you a quick look at what this book will look like. So the other thing that I did was I got the front of the first, like the book plate of the book, and it was shiny, like it was from the cover of the book, sorry, not the book plate, and so it's shiny. And then I use these 4 little brads on the front, and I'm going to actually affix that here, and then maybe put a book plate down below. So there's that. Then the ephemera for this book so far, we've got this large card, and again, it's from the book itself, the illustrations. And this one. Sorry if the light's a little strong. There's no natural light right now. And then this one. These are like thistle guards. And this main character that's kind of like a green witch, that's the Mouldy. That's the name of the character. And so she's trying to heal this this mole. And then I made like a couple of belly bands from some of the more like lighter illustrations in the book. And then this lovely hedgehog. And the hedgehog and this character holding these upside down acorns. And a tag. And a large journaling card. So yeah, that is the ephemera for this book so far. So I think what I'm going to do today is actually work on covering up this ugly book spine. And I'm actually going to be filming a technique for a video that I'm making for a series, another series that I'm doing shortly. So yeah, this technique is going to probably be a part of that video. So I will come back to you after I have completed what I'm doing with this spine. Okay, so I'm back having done to the spine what I wanted to do, which is this ribbing. So this technique I will be showing in a video shortly. So you see these nice ribs on the spine. So now what I wanted to do with this spine, or this cover rather, is actually kind of rough it up a bit. So I'm going to use like a 220 abrasive sanding sponge. And so I just want to kind of go over right beside where I put down the spine, where I got a little bit of excess glue. I want to get it off, and you'll see it's kind of, the fabric tack will kind of pull up a little bit of the book cloth color, but that's okay. I'm not concerned, because what I want to do with this book is actually, I wanted to kind of distress this cover a little before I affix the front picture. So first we clean up our glue in the spaces where it got. Let's get all the shininess off here. And then I want to do a little bit of random distressing. I'm sorry if I'm shaking you. Okay. Okay, so that's the 220, and then I'm going to move up to a 60, a much more abrasive, and I'm just going to do little concentrated circles. There you go. Okay, I'm done. Sorry for all the shaking. Put all of these little sanding sponges away. I got these sanding sponges actually on Amazon. You get a 6-pack of them. I had to shop on Amazon because our stores are closed, and sometimes curbside pickup can be a little bit difficult depending on the store. Every now and then You just got to do the easier thing. So the reason I wanted to distress this is because I want to add an element of green to it. I've got this beautiful green ink that I want to use, but I'm going to need like a piece of scrap paper. Here we go, right here. So then what I want to do with this is just kind of go over the book a little bit, over the distressed areas with this green ink. Now you could do this with ink or Distress Oxide. Then just rubbing the whole thing with a piece of scrap paper just to rub that ink in. And that gives it a little bit more of like a mossier and green kind of feel. So I'm kind of going for like a wood and like moss kind of feeling. Okay, that's a little heavier. There we go. Okay. And then I'm also just going to apply ink on the edges of the book cloth. Okay. Let's kind of give this a bit of a tap. Good. All right, so that is that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So that needs some time to just kind of dry now. I'm gonna rub over it with my hands just to kind of rub it in really well. And also to, you know, get my hands all green. Sorry, this is probably like the shakiest video. My apologies. All right. So there, that is the grittiness that we want for this cover. A little bit of fabric that I could affix a little better here, right here. My Fabri-Tac has been temperamental today in this bottle. I have to refill it. Here we go. Put that down. That side, we'll just double check this side too. There we go. Okay. I want a little extra fabric overhang. I like how that looks. Okay, so that is that. So I think right now I'm in a little bit of a holding pattern while my spine is curving. But what I'm going to do, the next thing I'm going to do actually is prepare this. I want to make this image a little bit more matte. So what I'm going to do is actually paint over it with some matte Mod Podge. Yeah, because that's going to go there, and it's just going to be really sweet. I like that. Okay. So I am going to call it a day for this video. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will continue along with this journal. I might do one more making video of this journal, and then I'll do the flip through. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel, and I hope everyone has a really wonderful day. Thank you.